Romans chapter 2, verse 14 and 15. For when Gentiles, who do not have the law, by nature do what the law requires, they are a law to themselves, even though they do not have the law. They show that the work of the law is written on their hearts, while their conscience also bears witness, and their conflicting thoughts accuse or even excuse them. God made humans in his image, in his likeness, and has put his law in our hearts. When sin entered the world, and along with it the curse, corruption, conflict, consequences, all that, the law remained in us, but it was tainted by sin and the fall. But in general, it remains. And we know that because we can generally agree on basic morality. And we have throughout history. This is what Paul means when he says, by nature they do what the law requires. We want to do good to those we love, and we want justice for wrongs committed against us and those we love. We feel shame when we do certain things. We know that hurting people is wrong. It's no wonder you see so many common moral ideals and ideas pop up in all the world's religions. This is why many people judge themselves as either good people or bad people, right? They become a law to themselves. We all have this basic idea of right and wrong to different degrees. This shows this wasn't just a first century thing that Paul was talking about. This is a 21st century thing. When people who have no belief in God talk about right and wrong, or talk about themselves as good or bad, it's verse 14 and 15 happening in real time. In a way, it's sort of like evidence of God's goodness, his image, in that person. They have a sense, they're making judgments. They've just missed God as the lawgiver and as the judge, but also they've missed the gospel. Now, because of Jesus, you can accept that there is a right and a wrong, and that there's this high standards, and that you have fallen short of it, right? The gospel makes it okay to admit I've fallen short. Because in Christ, you can be forgiven, and you can be saved and set free from the curse of the law and from sin, and live a new life led by Christ's Spirit. That's good news. And it's news that people need to hear. Yes, there is good and bad. That thing in you that says there's good and bad, it's right and it's good. But you don't have to clean yourself up to be loved and accepted by God. And that's good news.